Hi everyone, it's Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for being a little MIA this week. I completely rearranged my craft room because I finally was able to get a new desk, and I'm so much happier with it. I have so much more space. So let me know if you guys want me to do a room tour when I'm actually done with everything. I have a lot of stuff, so it took me quite a while to kind of move things out of the room so that I could organize them. And you know how it goes whenever you move anything. It looks like a total disaster before it looks like put together. So a lot of shuffling from room to room to kind of make space and things like that, because I don't really have a large craft room. So enough rambling. Just let me know if you guys want me to do a craft room tour when I'm finally done with the whole setup and finished organizing everything. So with that being said, today's video is a card share that I created for Anna, who is Serenity Creations. This is her birthday card. So let me go ahead and share with you what I created. So here is actually the card box. I created this pizza box out of some really lightweight Cricut chipboard in black. And I used the My Mind's Eye My Story collection. I've been hoarding it for quite some time, but it had the perfect like yellow in it that I wanted to use. So after I created the box, I went ahead and covered all the sides, even the back and the bottom, with the pattern paper. And there's a lot of gold foiling in this, so I love it. And then I took one of the journaling cards, it says Let's Celebrate, and put that on top. Actually, before I did that, there's actually 3 layers of cardstock, and each one is popped up on foam. You can't tell anymore because it's all covered, but each one has been splattered with some of my Prima paints, and you can kind of see a little bit there. But it was a lot of fun, like splattering everything, but it was messy. It got everywhere. So I did that first, and then I started layering everything else. So here's the journaling card, and then I used the ephemera from the collection. This banner is popped up on some foam. I also did shimmer it up with my sparkle pen. I don't know if you can see that. And then just the whole cluster of different elements from the ephemera. Some of them I popped up on foam. Some of them, well, most of them I popped up on foam. I also created this pink rosette here, and I used the same die I did to create Anna's wand. I edged it with some stickles on the outside, and I also created this tonic heart shaker with some of my sequins. You gotta add a little shaky shake when you create stuff, and I just backed it with some circle die cuts from the collection. So let's open it up. So here is the inside, everything on the inside as well. I just think it looks more cohesive when it's done that way. So let me finally share with you the card. Here it is. I think it came out so cute. It is actually a peekaboo card. The tutorial that I followed is by Splitcoaststampers. I believe her name is Donna. It was done years and years ago, but she does an amazing job explaining how to create this card. So I will have that tutorial linked down in the description box below if you guys want to learn how to make it. But I believe the dimensions are 5.5 by 5.5. So I used the My Story collection. I did color these roses. They're from Wild Orchid Crafts with some of my sprays. And I think I came pretty close to matching the cardstock or the pattern paper. I decorated the front with some of my laces here on the side. I have this dangle one underneath this double pearl trim. I used my flourish die, cut it out of some matte foiled cardstock. I think that's from Tonic. And just did small clusters of flowers and then tucked in some bling. And I shimmered everything with aqua shimmer pen as well as some stickles. I also stamped and heat embossed Happy Birthday. I think that's a wooden stamp that I have. And I painstakingly fussy cut around the entire, like bubble cut around the sentiment. I really didn't have a lot of room to do anything else. So that's the front, just plain on the back. So how this works is there's this image here. I'll bring it up close so you can see it. This is one of my favorite Tildas. I did paper piece her with the same pattern paper. And then when you open it up, the image changes. So here's the other Tilda that I colored. Isn't she so cute? I love that little jumper on her. So you don't really have a lot of real estate because of this opening, but I did cover it with pattern paper. I did a little bit of embellishing with a couple of my dies. I also heat embossed Happy Birthday using a Mama Elephant stamp set. Just kind of layered, like flat layered some of these elements. This is a huge flourish die from either Memory Box or MFT. But it's been in my stash forever and really haven't come across any projects that I needed it for, but it fit perfectly in this area here. I did add some of my rhinestones in like some of the center areas. And then the only thing different that I did is to the back, I added another note card so that I can write my message to Anna, because there really isn't a good place to do that, and I didn't want to just write my message on the back here. So that is my birthday card for Anna. Let me know what you guys think. I love the way that it came out. I think it's still one of my more cleaner and simpler cards, but I think it packs a big punch just because of the interactive element. So before I let you guys go, I just have one more quick share. You guys have already seen this when I did the shabby chic version. It was more of a blue and pink, but I created one with more yellow tones for Anna, and it's fluffy and yellow, and I think she'll love it. I did incorporate some blue and pink just to kind of break up all the yellow. I ripped up some fabric that I have. I don't have much yellow in my stash, so I had to use what I had. There's lots of eyelash trim, lots of my like twirled ribbon, and I have this crochet thread that has tiny little sequins embedded in it. I don't know if you can see it, but that's in there as well. I used another seam binding bow from my bestie Christine, hey Twinsy, and added that to the front, and then just added one of these sort of like a lobster clasp to the top, and then she can put this up in her room or she can go ahead and put it on her purse. I also created this laminated, sorry for that glare, envelope, and I used one of my like fabric snap buttons because I don't have, well now I do, but I didn't have any of the plastic ones. So I used the Prima Havana collection for this. So that's what I wanted to share. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and I will see you real soon in another video. Bye everyone.